Hello and welcome back to another ARCS video. This is my first ever vlog, so please don't mind if I make mistakes. Anyways, let's get right into it. Hi, this is VoiceOver ARCS. I will be here for the whole video. Before I even get to the Transit Museum, let us see how I got there first. So basically, Nickel Railfanner or Nick picked me up from my house, and then I went to his house, and I got a few pictures of his rare muniples before we left. Then, after that, we went to Rockville Center Station to go to Jamaica, then transfer.
I did. I will. This is over rail.
Oh, they have the TC stuff. Oh, they have the TC stuff started too.
Oh my god. Holy moly. Wait, there might be a thing.
We then arrived at Jamaica. While we waited for our train, we did a bit of rail fanning.
change this afternoon. Your traveling to Penn Station, the 121 train to Penn Station. Your train will be up. We departed from track 1. The train is operating 5 7 minutes behind scheduled time. Once again, the 121 train to Penn Station. We departed from track 1. This is the track change. Please remember level staircases, escalators, and elevators are safely lowered up the road into track 1. For the 121 train to Penn Station, next on track 1. This is a track change for this afternoon. Once again, those customers traveling to Penn Station, your train will be... 124 train to Atlantic Brooklyn, now arriving track 3, stopping East New York, Ocean Avenue, Atlantic Brooklyn, now arriving track 3. Remain behind your seat, time on track 3.
Yep.
Then our transfer train arrived, and we went to Atlantic Terminal. After a while, we arrived at Atlantic Terminal and took the 2 train to Borough Hall.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
After we got off at Borough Hall, we finally arrived at the New York Transit Museum. Most of the videos and photos shown here are mine and are copyrighted. Do not steal. Now, the first train that we see upon entering the museum's main floor is the R11. According to Wikipedia, the R11 was a prototype class of experimental New York City subway cars built by the Budd Company in 1949 for the IND and BMTB division. A total of 10 cars were built, arranged as single units, originally consisting of 400 cars. Only 10 R11s were built due to the cancellation of the Second Avenue subway. Only 5 remain today, which lie in the New York Transit Museum. Now let's move on to the Redbird and Bluebird transits. According to Wikipedia, Redbird trains were 8 New York City subway train models so nicknamed because of their red paint. The Redbirds totaled 1,410 cars of the following types on the division lines: R26, R28, R29, R33, R33s, and R36. There were also 550 cars on the B division lines, R27 and R30. All were built by the American Car and Foundry Company and the St. Louis Car Company. Now, the R33s, also known as R33 World's Fair or R33WF, was a New York City subway car that was built by St. Louis Car Company in 1963 for the IRTA division. They were purchased for service on the Flushing Line 7 and 7 trains, which was the closest line to the 1964 New York World's Fair. A total of 40 cars were built, arranged as single cars. While in regular service, each R33S was coupled to 5 two-car, consists of R36 cars to make 11 car trains for the 7 and 7 routes. Now let's move on to the BMT Centennials. There's a bunch of history for these cars, so here we go. The Brooklyn Manhattan Transit Corporation (BMT) was an urban transit holding company based in Brooklyn, New York City, United States, and incorporated in 1923. The system was sold to the city in 1940. Today, together with the IN subway system, it forms the B division of the modern New York City subway. The first BM train car, the D-type, commonly known as the Triplex, was a New York City subway car class built by Pressed Steel Car Company. They were operated by the Brooklyn Manhattan Transit Corporation (BMT) and its successors, which included the New York City Board of Transportation and the New York City Transit Authority (NYTM). The fleet consisted of 121 cars, each arranged as 3-section articulated units. 4 units were built as a prototype in 1925, and the production units were built during 1927 and 1928. Now, let's move on to my favorite train in the whole museum, the R44. According to Wikipedia, the R44 is a New York City subway car model built by the St. Louis Car Company from 1971 to 1973 for the B Division and the Staten Island Railway, sir. The cars replaced many R1, R9 series cars and all remaining 1925 standard steel-built Sertomi 1 trains, providing Staten Island with a new fleet of rail cars. The R44 fleet originally consisted of 352 cars, of which 57 remain in service, all on the Staten Island Railway. After seeing everything, we left.
Vamos dar-lhe com os 2 pés nessa